I'm Kristen. You're watching Kristen Cooks. Normally on my channel I do cooking videos, but today is Sunday and I'm doing some things around the house, and I looked down and realized how dirty all of my makeup brushes are. It's been a while since I've washed them, and I thought I'd show you what I do to clean my brushes. And every time I do this, my brushes come out so clean and soft, and all of the old makeup is efficiently cleaned out of them. And yeah, I just thought I would show you how I do that and the product that I use and everything. So let's get going. So this is the laundry bar that I usually always like to use to wash my really dirty brushes. And as you can see, they're just really saturated with dirtiness, and this laundry bar is so good. It really removes all the stains, the makeup stains from my brushes, and really works well to get all of the dirt and bacteria and everything out of my brushes. And they honestly feel like new when I'm done washing my brushes. So I'm gonna show you how I wash them. I'm gonna do a voiceover so you don't have to listen to the water running, and let's get to it. So I always keep my bar of soap in a container like this, just to kind of keep stuff from getting on it while I keep it under my sink, and this just kind of keeps it nice and clean. So I just take my bar of soap. This stuff is amazing. And I can't find it in the grocery store anymore. That's where I used to be able to buy it. So now I have to go to a hardware store to get it. I recently used it. That's why it's kind of like that. But I just take the soap out, set it aside. Okay. And then I'll get the water going. And put that aside right there. And then I always like to use just a glove for washing dishes. I usually put it on my left hand so I can wash it a little. Use my right hand to, get the brushes. I'm right-handed, so obviously. But anyway, I'll just take, what's going on here? I'll just take a dirty brush like this, dip it in the water just to kind of get it wet. And I'm trying to save on not using as much, water during this process too. And then just rub the brush in the soap like that, and then go back and forth and get the bristles really saturated with the soap. And then I'll just take my glove and just rub the brush on the glove. And this just works really well to get out the dirty, the old blush or, bronzing, whatever. And then just turn the water on and just rinse it out the best that I can. Just like that. Because kind of the challenging part of washing your makeup brushes is rinsing out all of the soap, or if you use oil. I've tried pretty much every method, it seems like, and this laundry bar is the best way to go for me. Because like I said, it's always kind of a challenge to get all of that, if you use olive oil, get all that rinsed out of your brush. And I've tried Dawn dishwashing liquid, and it just doesn't clean as good as this laundry bar. I don't know what it is. And it's really pretty inexpensive. It's like under $3. So let me see. Let me get like a brush with lighter bristles, like this one. So I'm going to take it and just dab it in the water to get it nice and wet. rub it on my bar of soap here. Like that. When it has a good amount of soap in it, just rub it in my glove. And just kind of keep going back and forth until you've gotten out a lot of the soap. This brush is really kind of old. I've had it for quite a few years, and it used to have like pink tip bristles on it, but it doesn't really anymore because it's so old. And then you can use like rubbing alcohol to wash the handles of your brushes and up here if you want. And you could also spray the bristles with some rubbing alcohol too to further sanitize them if you want. But like if you're, you know, doing work on other people rather than just yourself. But as you can see, like compared, this is the same kind of brush, but it's like night and day. Like it cleans so good. Like that. So, and then I just put them on a towel here when I'm done and just kind of pile them up on there and so forth. So I'm just going to keep washing and show you how I do it. And when the bar gets dirty like this, just rinse it. No big deal. And turn the water off. This is my next one. Get in the water. The soap. If you love to do makeup and you're like me, you have dirty brushes all the time, this is a really great method to clean your brushes. And let me tell you, I don't do this as much as I should. Like, it's such a chore to do this, am I right? I mean, this is not the fun part of doing your makeup at all. But this way just works so much better. And you can just set your brush aside, move on to the next one. Get a bunch of them cleaned and then just rinse them all at once. And there you go. So I'm just going to continue this and I'll be back when I'm done. So now I'm going to clean this little beauty sponge here, and it's white and it just comes out so clean. That soap gets out all the concealer and foundation and whatever, and it's just an awesome tool to clean up your brushes. And you can use it for, you know, I use it for everything. These makeup, a powder puff, and it gets those really clean. You could just throw them in the laundry, I guess, if you want, but I just feel like that wouldn't get all the makeup out because you're not doing it by hand. So I prefer to do those by hand and really get in there with my glove and get all of the old powders and, you know, whatever I'm doing with them. Like I said, I do my makeup every day. I use these, you know, brushes and sponges and everything every day, so they get really dirty. And this is my foundation brush, and it gets all the foundation out of the brush. It's amazing. Look at all that. Because I just, you know, kind of spot clean as I go through my week. But by the end of a week or two, like, it's just filthy. And it gets every bit of old makeup and dried foundation out of the brush, out of the bristles. And it feels like brand new when you're done. After it's all dried and everything, they feel like new, and it's amazing. I love it. So I just love using this laundry soap bar to wash my brushes, and it does such a great job. It does most of the work for me. You just have to go back and forth between the glove and the soap and the water and just keep working it until you get all of the old whatever you're using out, and it will work, I promise. It really will. And I like to use warm water. I don't think cold water will do as good a job. I know you're not supposed to use like hot water because it will like loosen the bristles, because it'll soften the glue in there or whatever, and you know, the bristles will come out easier that way. But I just try to keep warm water, not hot, not cold, but warm, and it just works better for me. And this is a good one here too. This one's like what I use for my bronzer, and it just gets it out immediately. Look at that. Just so quickly. It'll get all that old product out, and you just rinse it, rub it on the soap again, and it will get, if you can still see there's bronzer in there or there's any kind of pigment in there in that brush, just keep washing it and it'll all come out, I promise. It works so great because you can see all of it's just immediately coming out of the brush. I love it. This is definitely not a fun chore. I don't like doing this. I don't do it as often as I should. I probably give my brushes a good scrub maybe once or twice a month, to be honest. But I do have a little spray bottle of isopropyl alcohol that I spray in between when they really get gross, you know, like before I wash them. And it's a quickie move, you know. It'll get it out, you know, for the time being. But look how wonderful. Look how, oh, so good. Looks so clean and wonderful. And it really is more exciting when you do your makeup with. And here's another one, a white bristle brush. That's what I use for highlighter and whatnot. And it's totally clean. You can't see any more makeup on it. So I just kind of pile all the brushes onto a towel until I'm all done. And then I kind of squeeze out the water and voila, clean brushes. It works so great. Look at all these brushes I use. But anyway, I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope you found some helpful tips within my video for cleaning your makeup brushes. And this is just a different kind of video I did today, a little something outside the box for me. And I don't know, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.